Hey y'all, welcome on in. My name is Alex with the Creative Llama. If you see that red live box right there, that means I'm live. But if you don't see it, that just means you are catching the replay. Happy Sunday, y'all. We are doing next week's cutout of the week because I am not going to be live this next week. So we are going to do the cutout of the week, and you can go ahead and purchase this now. But when y'all pop on, say hey and comment the word square, and I will send you the info for everything that I am using today, or at least just the cutout, okay? Because you can paint this however you want to. So when y'all pop on, say hey. Let me get this shared over into the broadcast channel. So if you're not in the broadcast channel, right down there in the pinned comment, there's a link for you. You can click on that link and you can join that broadcast channel. I share out when I go live in there. And this week, since I'm not going to be live because I'm going to be out of town, I will be sharing different deals and sales and coupon codes and all of that with y'all in there. So make sure you're in there so you know what is happening this week. But when y'all pop on, say hey. I'm going to get this shared. And then we are going to get started. So I didn't want to miss out on cutout of the week because I was gone. I still wanted to do it with y'all. So that's what we're doing tonight. I'm going to Mexico. I earned a trip through Chalk. I earned a trip through Chalk based on like my sales and stuff and all like that. And so, I'm going to Cancun. Good morning, Tammy. Good morning, Kathy. Hello. All right. So as always, I'm going to take a baby wipe. It looks very burned and all of that. It's not. Just take a baby wipe and wipe it all up. But I'm on earlier than normal because, one, we're not going to have a live sale while I'm gone. I busted my butt and I got out all of the orders as promised to our cutoff date. I finished those up this morning. So the rest will go out on Monday. And so, hi, good morning. I'm just taking the baby wipe and wiping up all of the burn looking parts. And then we're going to start painting. So when y'all pop on, say hey. We're going to hang this morning. Nothing crazy. We're going to paint with some acrylic paint, maybe some chalk paint. I'm going to paint the background white. But I wanted to come on and do a live with y'all before I left. Because I've been missing y'all the last couple of days. I have been so busy. So I hope y'all are excited about the mystery boxes. Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you. All right, we're gonna go in with white acrylic paint, and we're gonna paint this. I apologize if you can hear some music. All right, we're gonna paint with white acrylic paint. We're gonna probably have to do a couple of coats of this, but we're gonna make a cute little umbrella sign. So this is about a 7 by 7 inch square. And we're going to do some staining, and we're going to make a little spring sign. Y'all have been really big into the spring. So I thought, why the heck not? Let's do a fun little spring sign before I head out. Morning, Joanne. Good morning, Janice. Hello. Hello. Who grabbed a mystery box from the live sale last week? I am so excited for y'all to get those. I tried my best to make them, like, awesome. And I hope y'all feel the same way. I really do. No, he's not going with me this time. I'm taking my best friend. So, I am excited for my trip, but I still need to pack. I haven't completely packed. I need to clean up my house. I need to go to the bank. I need to go drop off my dogs. I got all sorts of things to do, but I had to go live. Yay! Tammy got it. I thought you already are gone, so I see. Oh, Anita. Okay, I didn't see it. I'll check. I fly out tomorrow morning. But our flight, I fly out of Austin, because that was a direct flight, and our flight's at like 6:55 in the morning, so we decided to stay in Austin for the night, so we don't have to get up even earlier tomorrow morning. Yes, thank you. Yeah, I'm really excited for the mystery box. I'm hoping it's something y'all love, and maybe it's something I can do once a month. Yes, Anita, just send me a message. I'm hoping it's something I can do once a month or maybe once a quarter. But I was also thinking maybe different price point mystery boxes. So like this month was $45, but maybe I do like a small one and it's like $20. you know, just to hit, so everybody, I know 45 is not something that everybody can, you know, afford. So I was just thinking different price points. I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud, y'all. All right, we're going to do another coat of the white. White tends to need several coats. Thank you. I'm so excited. Y'all, I have worked long days this past week, and I am so happy because I'm leaving knowing that I got everything out that I promised. There was a couple days this week where I wasn't sure if it was going to happen, but I got it all done. So I'm excited. Hi, Sharon. All right, let's do another coat. But if you're just jumping on, say hey and comment the word square. That will send you a message to the link to our cutout of the week. It's going to say, it's a little like spring square, and it says hello spring, and it has an umbrella, and it's really cute. Oh, Diane, thank you so much for the stars. That is so sweet of you. I appreciate that. I really do. You did not need to do that. Thank you so much, ma'am. Alrighty. I think that looks pretty good. Hi, Lois. And we're going to clean out the lines with a straight pen. Okay, so there are score lines on here to make it look like a shiplap board. But when you paint, sometimes those lines get filled in. So I'm going to show you what it looks like, the difference. So, you know, I've cleaned it out, and all these other lines are not cleaned out. So it does make a difference. Hi, Billy. Hello, hello, hello. Sorry, y'all. I had an alarm, and then I clicked out of the live. All right. So, there's our lines. Thank you so much. Not yet. I leave later today, but I fly out tomorrow morning. I know it's kind of confusing. I fly out tomorrow morning, but I'm going to go sleep near the airport, so I don't have to wake up so dang early. But I leave tomorrow, and then I'm back Saturday night. So we might have a live sale Sunday. Would y'all want a live sale Sunday when I come back? All right, I need help trying to figure out my perks. I did email Chalk. Okay. Billy, sometimes it takes a little while for Chalk to respond to an email. I always suggest a chat with them. All right, so we're going to go in with our Dixie Belle No Pain Gel Stain. I love this stuff. We used American Honey the last time on our chocolate bunny up there, and so I wanted to use that one. We were loving walnut, but the American Honey, I think, is my fave. It's a little bit lighter, more chocolatey, and it's really, really pretty. Hi, Angie. Yes, to a live sale when I get back. It would probably be like a little mini live sale. Just because I won't have a whole lot of time to prep. But I'm also going to do I'm posting a bunch of new stuff on the website while I'm gone. Plus like deals and sales and coupon codes. Something different every single day. So make sure you're in the broadcast channel so you know what is going on. Hi, Diane. So glad you got everything you wanted to do before you. Yes, Melinda. That was like my thing is like, I really hope I can get all these orders out before I leave. I was a little stressed. I worked like some 13 to 15 hour days this week, but I feel good leaving. Like I said, everything is going out as I promised before the cutoff day. So when I get back, I will finish up all those other orders. And if you still want a mystery box, you can still order one. I'm going to make a post sometime this week about mystery boxes, but if you want a mystery box and you missed out, you can just send me a message. And I'm happy to send you an invoice for it. Yes, I get to relax now. Although, I'm going to be working. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to be posting. I am going to have videos posting. So if you see a video posted for me, please interact with it. That'll help me with everything. It's okay, Billy. I didn't even look at names, to be honest with you. I just started cutting and shipping. I didn't even look at the names. All right, so now we have this cute little umbrella. We're going to paint it in the color Ocean Breeze from Craft Smart, which is the Michaels brand. All right, maybe if I can get it out. And this is a really pretty light blue. And then I think we're going to distress this with the distressing crayons. All right, so I apologize if you can hear music. Thomas is listening to the music quite loud. I don't think he knows I'm live. All right. Good morning. Oh, you're so sweet, Billy. I appreciate that. Hi, Annette. How are you? All right. If you're just popping on, we are doing our cutout of the week. Normally, we do our cutout of the week on Monday nights. And then our live sales on Sunday. But if you didn't know, I'm not going to be here this week. So no lives from me other than maybe popping on to say hey, which I might do. Oh, thank you so much, Diane. I'm so excited. I am so excited to get away and relax and have fun. And, you know, not much I can do about orders here if I'm gone, you know. But as always, if y'all have any issues with your orders or something comes broken or missing, just scan that QR code or you can send me a message. I'm happy to help you. All right, we're going to go in and do one more coat. This is a really pretty blue. I really like this blue. It's a little bit more teal than what I was expecting than blue. So we're just going to make it work. That's okay. All right, let's dry. Thank you. What are y'all doing today? Anything fun? It is finally warming up here in Texas. It's still cold, but it's finally like above freezing for most of the day. So that's a really pretty blue. If you don't have this color, you need it. It's Ocean Breeze by Craft Smart. It is gorgeous. And it's blurry, so you can't really tell. But all right, let me wipe this up. Babe, turn off that music. Babe.
Yeah.
Turn off the music. Or lower it, because I'm on live.
Alexis, turn off. Sorry.
No, you're fine. I don't care if you play it. They just will mute your video if you're playing music sometimes.
Yeah, I get it.
You know. I got the Sharpie paint pens you used last night. Michael's had them. Ooh, hi, Sandy. It's cold and rainy here in Louisiana. Boo. All right. I am going to use Disco, which is our metallic silver. It was a color of the month. Just finished another. Yay, Melinda. Those churches, now that you got them, seem to be selling pretty well for you. It's beautifully here today, going to be 60s. Where are you at? That sounds nice. All right. And then this is the little, I guess, stick to the umbrella, the metal part. All right. Move that there. Rainy and cloudy here. Hi, Holly. All right. Now we have the flowers and the greenery. We're just going to paint all of these green. We're going to use some paste to paint. I think we're going to use pesto. That's meadow. Moss, new. I want pesto. Where's my pesto? I might have to switch it. But you can paint these however you want. You could do bright colors if you want to. I don't know where my pesto is. Oh, where are you? Let's see. I'm having to flip everything over. All right, well, we'll just use moss. Pesto would be a great option for this. Actually, can I paint it in a paint marker? There we go. You're in Colorado. Ooh. There we go. We'll just use our Posca paint pen. I have family that lives in Colorado. Enjoy your vacay. Gotta go. Ooh, fun, Janice. It's sunny in North Carolina. 60. Oh, that's nice, Joanne. So sometimes with these more like intricate cutouts, it's easier just to take a paint pen and color them rather than take your paint, because we will avoid getting the paint buildup. So, and then once all this is painted, then we'll just put it together and we'll be done. But, all right. Getting this nice and painted. Yeah, it's turned out to be a pretty day here. It's nice and sunny. It's been so overcast lately and cold and dreary. And now it's a gorgeous day. Those pens are same deal. Nice. I like Posca. I do like the Posca paint pens. I just sometimes struggle with the white. I'm still trying to find a good white paint pen. Hi.
Hi.
You gonna come in and say hello?
Hello. Seeing what you're doing.
I'm making a square, this. It's kind of hard for me to describe, like, so it's gonna go like that. And the umbrella, it's gonna say hello, spring. Oh. Ooh. They're probably all going to start saying hello to you now.
Hello, ladies.
Yep, there we go. Shannon says hello. Lots of people say hello. Colleen and Melinda. Yep. He's here. He's been hanging out. He's going to actually drop me off at my friend's house. And then we're going to go to Austin. It's 41. Oh, Linda. Hello, nice to meet you. Best. Oh. Babe, someone said you better take good care of me.
You better take good care of me.
Oh, he's sassy today, y'all. It's supposed to be 75 here today. By midweek, it's going to be in the 80s. Yeah. It's supposed to warm up here too, which I'm ready for. All right. I know this is probably not the fun part, but at least I'm not getting paint everywhere. Lots of people saying hello, Thomas. He says hello to everybody. He joked about going live while I was gone on my page and like doing a cooking video for y'all. He's not going to do it, but he joked about it. Big trouble if not. He better. He better, Shannon. That's what I told him today. All right. He said he's not going to know what to do with his time. He'll figure it out. He'll be fine. All right. So now we have the flowers. And I'm trying to decide what color should we do the flowers. Yellow? Should we do some yellow flowers? Sometimes it's just easier. Oh yeah, let's do yellow. Where are you going?
Nowhere, baby. I'm finding my stuff.
Oh. Teach him to chalk and do a live. Oh goodness. I do need to teach him. Maybe one day. All right, so now I'm using my Sharpie paint pen. I have all sorts of paint pens, y'all. I really like the Sharpie brand. You know, it just depends on what. I might have to paint these. I don't know. This is not turning out the way. It looks just a little splotchy. You're with Billy. Y'all are funny. All right. Are you cleaning up? Throwing your stuff away?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not such a big mess for when Marie gets here.
Yeah. Not yet, Debbie. I leave later today. I fly out tomorrow morning. But I am starting the process today. Okay. Let's dry these. Not loving. I don't know. What do y'all think? Y'all like it? Or no? And then we're going to paint this pink, like a pink color. I think we're going to do peony. You're dressed and ready. Now you're just waiting on me, as usual.
Standard operating procedure, ladies.
Whatever.
Standard.
No.
Every day.
Every day?
I wait until 5 minutes before she's ready, and then I get ready, and then I'm sitting there waiting still.
Whatever. That is not true.
Just a little bit.
No. I will, Denise. I'm trying to get the yellow covered. Do you want to color this?
No.
You don't want to craft with me?
Baby, I'm going to ruin it. I didn't, not on purpose either. It's just, I'm going to mess it up.
It's okay.
The only two
It's
subjects
literally-
I ever failed were art and
It's literally
Spanish.
a coloring. That's all it is.
I get it.
You can't color?
I mean, I can color, but people are like, did he pass kindergarten? Can he color inside the lines?
I'm not coloring inside the lines. Oh my God, he sounds just like my husband. He's being a little dramatic.
Just a little bit, ladies. Just a little bit.
It's so easy a child could do it. Emery can do it. Emery could do it when she was 3.
I get it. Emery is talented.
That she is.
Very talented.
That she is. All right, what color centers? Should we do white? That didn't turn out too bad. Ooh, little spot that I missed.
See?
Go away.
Okay, I'm going.
Go sit down.
Fine.
I will, Sandy. I'm still trying to find one. As y'all know. Because for some reason, the Posca paint pen's just over here judging me. Calling me tisk tisk because I messed up. Not nice. Not what?
Nothing.
What'd you say?
I couldn't find my phone.
That's not what you said.
I actually really was.
Oh. Pink.
Not nice is I can't find my phone.
Oh. Let's do pink. I like pink. That's a good idea. All right. Is it that one? That one was like a hot pink. I remember because we used it. So let's see about this. No. Not that one. Let's see. My granddaughter can do it better than I can sometimes, and she's 11. Yeah. I think that looks good. Let's do that. So we're gonna do, this is really hot pink. All right. Are you going to paint the flower stems green? No, I'm just going to leave them yellow. You can totally paint them green. We could go over it if it bothers y'all. I was just going to leave them yellow. Because these are going to sit on top of the green. So I think if we painted them green, it'd get lost. Does that make sense? Hi, Barbara. All right. Couple more things to paint. And then we are done. This is the handle to the umbrella, so I'm just going to paint it black with some black paint pen. Hi, Cruz. How are you, my friend? If you're just jumping on and you're like, what is happening? We're doing the cutout of the week for this next week. I typically do this on Monday nights, but I'm not going to be here. And I don't want to not do it. So, yes, what? I forgot what I even asked. All right, so now we have the Hello Spring tag. These words are engraved, okay? So when you're doing painting anything that's engraved, you want to be really careful because you don't want the paint to get in the into the engraving, because then it's going to make it look a little splotchy. So what I like to do is take a baby wipe, take my color, offload it, and then I'm going to do really light coats on top. Now with this method, you're going to probably have to do several coats to get the color you want. But I like doing this because you really, look, and I'll even show you, I got a little paint in there on the S. I got a little paint in there where I don't want it. So I'm just going to wipe that up. We're going to dry it, and then we're going to do another coat. Dry and do another coat. Linda, it's me. I'm Alex, not Amy. That's okay. Been on a cruise for 2 weeks. Oh my goodness, Barbara, where'd y'all go? Yeah, oh, I got you, okay. Alrighty, so then let's do another coat, and you're just gonna build up that color until you get it painted how you want it. That's the best way I know how to paint this, or to use a makeup sponge and to dab the color on. But my luck with the makeup sponge is it still gets filled in. So I really like the baby white method. It is a little tedious and it does take a little bit of time, but as long as you, no, you're fine, Linda. It happens a lot. I know Amy. I'm actually going to see Amy. I think you watch her lives. I'm actually going to see Amy this week. So, all right, building this up. Oh, see, and I got a little too much, so we're going to clean that out. So I got a little too much in the H, and I'm just going to take my detail tool and do my best to clean it out. You're fine. I saw it, Haley. I'll message you after. I figured I needed to do my one last live before I leave. All right. I think we're going to do one more coat and then we're going to be done. So dry it. And we're going to repeat the same process. And then y'all, now it's going to be time to put it all together and distress and all the fun parts. I'm starting to really getting into the distressing and adding the accents and all of that. San Juan, Amber Cove, St. Martin, St. Thomas. Ooh, I've been to St. Martin, St. Thomas. I love it. Thank you, Lois. We're going to have so much fun. I am really looking forward to it. All right, let's dry. All right, now the painting is done. Let me grab my battery and let's put this in the hot glue gun. Let's clean up our edges. Where are you going? I'm going to Cancun. I earned a trip with chalk. So with chalk, if you do like the business side of things, you can earn trips. And so because of y'all, my awesome customers, I was able to earn a trip to Cancun for 2. So, all right, edges look good there. So let me show y'all what I'm doing. So like, do you see how the paint dripped over on the side? I like to take a black paint, not black paint pen, but you can use a paint pen, a black marker, and just clean up the edges. It makes it look a little bit more finished and professional. Hi, Lorna. Hi, Janice. All right. So that is done. Let's glue this. So I'm going to use my stick fast glue. I want to go on a cruise. Can't decide where. Cruises are so fun. Thank you, Billy. I certainly try. Especially this past week. This week was a long week. All right, we're going to lay this down. And see, y'all, even, I need to go back and clean up the edges again. I should have waited till I glued this. That's okay. Okay, so this is a 7x7 square. All right. I'm going to put that to the side. Let's pull out our umbrella and let's distress this guy. So I'm going to pull out my distress crayons and some makeup sponges that I get from the good old Amazon. And we're going to distress. So let's see. I don't know if I want to go light blue or the dark blue. Let's see. Let's just stick with this one. So I'm going to add a little bit of blue to the edge. So I get my distress crayons from Amazon. And the way that I learned to apply that is to take a makeup sponge and to color the end of the makeup sponge. Hi, Cheryl. Get that color on there. Okay. And then the same way you would take like your finger dauber is the same way you're going to distress this guy. And just go back and add more. I'm wanting to, yeah, I love them. Like I've told y'all, I think I prefer the distress crayons over the oxide. I think it makes it look a little bit more like faded and like not natural, but sometimes I feel like with the distress oxide, you get lines, like obvious lines. And then with the distress crayons, I don't experience that problem. My parents, Sandy, Thomas and I are gonna go drop them off here in a little bit. And at their house. They love going over there. They love my parents. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing. I know it's really hard to tell with the light, but it's going there. It's getting on there. Hi, Melanie. I know, Billy. I bought them. I didn't buy them all, but I bought a lot when I first grabbed these. All right, we're going to go in here. All right, let me see. Can y'all tell? Can y'all even see it on there? I think that looks so cute. You could do white, you could do black, but I personally really like the different colors. And the Distress Oxide has different colors too. It's not just the colors that I have. All right. I will be back next Saturday. So less than a week. But I won't be live pretty much all week. All right, so we're going to do the same thing with the pink. Okay, so here's what this ended up looking like. I think I'm going to add, let's see what this looks like. Nope, it's a Distress crayon. They didn't have it. Yeah, I always get mine from Amazon, Billy. They're on my Amazon storefront. So if you comment the word square, okay, and you'll get a message from me, there'll be a button that says Amazon favorites. You'll click on that, and then my things that I have linked will be stored, like will pop up, and you'll click on distressing items or distress ink, and it's all in there. So there's what we have. Lisa, these are awesome. These distress crayons, I love them. All right. I had a little bit of a freak out this morning, so I had to check in for my flight, right? And it wanted your passport information. I go where I keep my passport. I have my old passport. I can't find my new one. Don't worry, I found it. But there was a little bit of a freak out this morning. Not even gonna lie. Alrighty. I think that is all good. Hi, Mary Agnes. A name I have not seen in quite some time. I hope you're doing well. I'll put these here. Okay, come on. Work with me. All right, so let's pull this back out. I'm going to go back over the edges on this because there's still paint showing. And we don't want that. Now, if you go to the website to purchase this, there's not a picture posted yet with it. But as soon as I'm done here, I am going to take a picture and I will post it on the website. But this is $15, which includes the cost of shipping. Okay. So it's going to go like that. Let's just lay everything out. And there's your handle. And then the way that it had it was like this. Like flowers on the thing. Oh! What do y'all think? Did you make your holder? No, I bought that. Yes, Tim Holtz. Yes, I'm going to get your familiar list. I looked at Michael's because, ooh, nice. Yeah, Diane, I was in like a sheer panic because I didn't put it away like I normally do. Imagine that. And I was a little panicked this morning, but I found it rather quickly. All right. I don't even know why I turned that on, my hot glue gun. Okay, so we're going to glue our umbrella down first. Oh, thank you for the star, Billy. That's so sweet of you. Thank y'all for the stars. Anytime y'all send them, they're greatly appreciated. But definitely not necessary. All right. Move it a little bit. Thank you. Hi, Darlene. I don't know if I said hello to you. All right. We put things in this. Yeah. All the time, Billy. All the stinking time. All right. So now we're going to glue these. The green is a little dark, but I don't mind it. You could totally do a lighter green. Meadow would look really pretty. Just any acrylic paint. You don't have to have the chalk paint. You don't have to have the distress crayons. You don't have to have all of that to do this. Just create something that you like. What are the stars about? Tammy, that's like a tip. It's just a way, like, I don't know if you're on TikTok, I like to send gifts. It's like similar to that. But the way I describe it, it's like a little tip. And just so like a small, like a little appreciation gift, I guess. I don't really ask for them. Because I'd rather y'all like spend your money and get a cutout than stars, but you know. All right, let's see. No. All right, I hope I have you beat. I bought my son a video game for Christmas. Oh my, no, Billy, that is the worst. My mom, growing up, she always kept all of our stuff, our Christmas gifts in the closet. And she was like, if you want to go look, you can totally go look, but you're going to ruin your own Christmas. She stopped trying to hide it. She told us, look, they're in here. Go look if you want to go look. But you're going to ruin your own Christmas. Helps creators. Yeah. It's like a little tip. I honestly keep it and then I donate it to Watts of Love at the end of each month. That's what I do. All right, last little piece. Oh, I know why I turn on the hot glue gun. For the easel stand. So this does come with an easel. Okay. I'm going to make a little twine bow. Yeah, I donate mine to Watts of Love, which provides like lights to people in third world countries, like headlights, and then they teach, like they do like education and teach them how to use that headlight to like create a business and become like entrepreneurs. It's really neat. It's who Chalk works with. And their stories are very inspiring. Thank you, Cruz. All right. I think that looks good. We're going to cut that off. Cut that off. Now, you don't have to do this step, or you can use whatever you want. Okay. There it is. What do y'all think? This is really cute. I love it. All right, so we're going to turn this over and we are going to do the easel. Now, my easel's a little tall. Yours will be the correct size. So the way that this works is you're going to glue this down first, but I'm going to, I just have to glue it to the side. Okay. You're going to glue this down first, like so. Then these are going to go in the back. I have the wrong slot size, but that's okay. So we're going to glue these down. So you were whipping those bows out. Yeah. I'm getting better, Linda. I'm trying. I'm definitely trying. Okay. Put that in, let it stand, let it sit up, and then this is going to be done. So that does come with a stand, but you don't have to put the stand. You could set it in an easel or like one of these easels like this. Okay, but there you go. And see, it stands so you can lay it flat, and we are done. Look at that. What do y'all think? Super cute. I love this. Get on the distressing so you can see all the distressing. I love it. All right, y'all. I'm going to hop off of here. Thanks for hanging out with me. I will be live for sure next Sunday. But maybe I'll pop on while I'm gone on my trip and say hello. Show y'all the resort a little bit. Who the heck knows? But make sure you are in the broadcast channel. So right down there in the pinned comment where it says comment square, make sure you're in there because all week long I'm going to be posting new items to the website, some coupon codes, discount codes, new items, all sorts of stuff different each day. So make sure you're in that group so that way you know what is happening. And I will tell you that there's something else happening later this month or later next week with Chalk. So I'll also be updating you in there as well. But I will see all of y'all for sure next Sunday. And if you see any of my videos or any of my posts pop up, hit the heart button and comment on them to help keep my page going while I'm gone. I will see all of y'all next week. Okay. Bye y'all.